Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we're going to check out this 2022 Montana High Country 373R den. We're going to walk through the inside, show you some of the changes for 2022, and how nobody beats my prices in the nation. So stay tuned, we're going to check it out. Inside we've got one of the only floor plans without an island in it. Ton of floor space here in the kitchen. Awesome rear den living space up here with the vaulted living deck so that you have a great view and a great time sitting here entertaining your friends and family. And these are also trifold sofas. Full profile 18 cubic foot residential fridge with the little coffee station over here, full pantry. Let's check out this bathroom. Dual sinks, porcelain toilet, humongous shower with a built-in seat. King size bed is a standard on all Montana High Countries for 2022 with the built-in nightstand CPAP machines at the top. So let's do the full tour and check it all out. Alright, starting on the outside, you have the ginormous drop frame construction with the largest pass-through storage in the industry on the standard fifth wheel. You've got an inverted outlet on the outside. This runs through your inverter, so it runs off of battery power, 12 volt or 110 all the time. You got a motion sensor light up here. You can either have that on all the time or motion, so you step in the trailer, it turns on. TV prep, so you can have a television on the outside. Down below, I love to see that they've got the built-in spare tire carrier. These are G-range tires now, which is huge for the Montana High Country. They used to be an F-range before, a Rainer brand, and they just didn't really have much luck with them. So this is what the full-blown Montanas have had on them, and so I'm very happy and excited to see this for my customers and for yourself, because this is a higher grade tire. It's a higher pressure. I believe they were 85 psi before. Now they're going to be 110. Steel belted tire. You got the road armor suspension, which has been a standard, but I towed a bunch of these recently to the Montana Rally, and I'll tell you, these things drive better than having a bumper pull. They drive better than most fifth wheels that we have here that don't have that type of suspension. One thing I want to point out before I get to the back, with this rear den, I love to see that the door is in the center of this ginormous awning. So this is a 19-foot awning, and again, your door is centered right in the way. You don't have any slides obtruding into your campsite, because the only slide is the one that's right behind me. So really, without this other fifth wheel here, you can have a very nice entertaining section out here, which is probably what led this to be one of our most popular models. You do also have a 6-point electric leveling system. It is auto level. Just push a button one time and walk away. Let it level itself out in about 2 minutes or so. All right, step into the back. I'm going in these weeds, doing some off-roading. So you got this huge tray. This is a 10-foot pull-out tray. It is rated for 800 pounds. And you've got the unfinished section in there, so the purpose behind that is so that you can put stuff in here sideways or on an angle. You can get some kayaks, fishing poles, all kinds of stuff. I've seen people do put their work benches in here, toolboxes. So let me know in the comments below what you would intend to put in here. It does have a ladder with the backup camera prep on the top, just below your 3 running lights there. Your 50 amp connection is here on the back, which I like to see. Most campsites are going to have the power pole towards the back, so you don't have to worry about bringing any extensions with you. Some more side access here to your ginormous pass-through. You do have 2 separate dumping tanks, so you've got the gray tank here, which is going to come from your kitchen sink. The other 2 up front are going to be from your shower, toilet, and sink in the bathroom, okay? Oh, another big thing, so rack and pinion slides now. As you can see, there's no more cables with pulleys on the side here. So this is going to be a stronger, more reliable system, I guess you could say, than what they had last year. And also it gives you a little bit more space on the inside of the trailer. So that slide is actually going to come another inch or 2 closer to the wall. So you add 2 inches on each side. Let's just say, for sake of conversation, you get 4 more inches of space in the living room. You got your 35,000 BTU furnace, 12-gallon hot water heater, and this is gas and electric. It is auto ignite. Everything is controlled from inside the trailer. It's a little hung up right there. So you've got your gas element, which is right here where you ignite it. When you flip the switch on, and then it's going to send the flame down in there, start warming up the tank, and then you have your electric element right here. Speaking of water, this is going to be 75 gallons of fresh water now. That's huge compared to what it used to be, around 60 gallons, 55. So that's a nice change. Another big change is your inverter is no longer in this pass-through storage space. So it's cleaned up your space here a little bit. As you can see, you have no obstructions in the way. Your other two valves for your dump tank are on the bottom here. Out is open, in is closed. Sorry. That one's a little stiff. It's brand new, folks, right? Low point water drains, all kinds of other stuff. So I have more video in detail in my playlist covering what all those features do. So you get two 30-pound propane tanks. We do fill these for you without a charge. So that's just out of appreciation of doing business with us. And then I like to see that this is finished off now. Previous years, this has been exposed. So it just kind of cleans it up. And it also looks, it's probably for a fire hazard as well. So just keeping you and your family more safe. Again, your automatic hydraulic leveling is right here. Just push the button, hit auto level. When you've unhooked from the truck, it'll level itself out in 2 minutes or so. And then you can go ahead, open up your slides, and enjoy your time camping. This trailer weighs 13,370 pounds, and it's rated at 16,000 pounds with 7,000 pound axles, G-range tires, okay? Moving on up into the front where your battery compartment is, so you'll get two batteries in here. From the factory, they do not come with batteries. It's probably the most misleading thing that people think, and that's okay. I'm just here to inform you that it does not come with anything from the factory. That's why I have my car hooked up to it now. So we're going to provide you with two batteries at no charge. You've got a new distribution box here. So with the new solar changes, they've kind of tweaked things around. So your only battery disconnect for the entire coach is right here. This guy to your left I'm pointing at is for your inverter, which is directly above us. So again, they took that away from the pass-through storage and then put the inverter here for easier access, just to kind of clean things up. You know, it looks very organized, very well laid out. Up above this inverter to your left, this blue device is your controller for your solar panel. Yes, every single Montana comes from the factory with a 200-watt solar panel, just enough to kind of keep things alive as you're traveling up and down the roads and give you a better camping experience overall. Over here to your left, past this vent hose, so this one is not generator prepped. We don't stock generator prep. We can order it for you, but otherwise you've got a ton of storage space in here. It needs a bath. So let's go check out the inside. When you step into the trailer, you've got the strut assisted steps. So as you can see right here, this is your device that makes this virtually weightless. Okay, I love to see that they've gone away with this pin that would go in this hole. So now to adjust the steps, you just flip this lever to move the foot down, or you could take it and pull it out, all right? Now that I've reset what I just undid, 373 RD, so new emblem, new stickers. So every single number is going to be this way regardless of the fridge. That's new for this year. And then the solar flex. So you'll see that there's a 200, 400 option, and that is it on the Montana High Country. But we can do plenty more here at TRRV and Team Montana. Again, nobody beats my prices. I am 20 miles from the factory. We have been the #1 Keystone Montana dealer for 2 years in a row now. I take a lot of pride in saying so, and thank you all for helping us get there. So if you're open to a little bit of a trip, come and see me. Definitely a good experience and good pricing. So this is the freestanding table and chairs. We order most this way instead of the booth, which we can obviously get you the booth. That's not a problem. It's a small little upcharge, a couple $100, but kind of opens up the coach a little bit more. You get a little bit bigger of a countertop because you have that add leaf that comes out. You've got the nice freestanding chairs. And I don't believe they have storage in them. They don't. So there was a big thread survey where most customers wanted to have a nicer cushion in the seat. So that's why they've done away with putting the storage in there. 18 cubic foot fridge from GE. It does have a built-in water filtration system in the top right corner of the fridge, because most campsites are like Indiana water, they're not the clearest. Then you have a water spigot, so you can go ahead and fill up a water bottle, cup, whatever you want to use, and an ice maker. So it's all taped for travel, but you can see that ice tray right here and kind of see the ice maker back there. While we're in the kitchen, I want to show you this pantry. It does have a light in here, I believe. It's way up yonder, so from the factory they didn't, I don't know if you can see, just barely above the screen, they didn't turn that on at the factory, and I'm not going to do that for you right here, so let's just keep moving on. New backsplash, so it looks a little bit better. It looks almost white, but it's an Italian style marble. And you see an outlet up there, so that's cool to see. And then you also have an outlet in this cabinet here, so you can put any kind of device up here, let it charge. New poles for the 2022s, so you got good storage here. You got your 30-inch microwave and ton of storage up above that. Plenty of counter space to prep and do whatever you want to do. You do have covers for your sink. Those are going to be directly underneath the sink in a designated travel spot. Wow, they are way back there. That's kind of a bad spot, but hey, at least they're not going to be on the top of the sink and bouncing around, because that will cause some damage. I've seen it happen. You got this full bank of drawers, so that's pretty neat to see. A lot of depth to them. You got your stove and oven combo, so you get the 3 burners on the top. This glass piece just flips up like so. That flips out. You got your oven with the pilot light down below, and then you got some storage down below there. A lot of good lighting in here. You've got the lights under the counter, a ton of LED lights on the top of the ceiling and the cabinetry as well. You've got the 12-volt ceiling fan up here. It is a little bit smaller and condensed compared to different models, so you don't have to worry about the chain dragging down and hitting the slide or getting caught up in the fan while you're traveling. And speaking of fans, you have an upgraded exhaust fan here in the kitchen, so if you're doing some cooking, it's easily going to disperse that smell. In this living room, I absolutely love this layout. This is the best for sitting around with your friends and family and just hanging out, having a good time. Wow, having a good time, because that's what it's all about, right? So you've got the powered theater seats here that will recline automatically, just push of a button. They are wall hugger type, so they'll lay almost completely vertical. This is a trifold sofa as well as the one right behind me to my right. So these will sleep 2, maybe 3, depending on kids or adults. And you'll have about a foot of space in the walkway here when both of those are extended out. And I'll just show you from sitting here in the theater seat what it looks like. Sorry, my camera's getting a little crazy. So you do have a 50-inch TV now instead of a 45-inch. Down below that, you see the black piece right here. So that's going to be your entertainment center. So you've got the speakers, and then your stereo is behind that infrared glass. Down below that, you've got your fireplace. So 90% of that is aesthetics, but there's a heating element strip back behind there, so it will produce heat. And speaking of heat, your whisper air right here, this has a heat pump built into it. So between this and that, and then you turn the fan on for the whole entire coach, when it's 50-40 degrees outside in the morning, you're gonna have a nice warm trailer running off electricity, not burning up all that propane. One other thing I just noticed, they put this handrail here. That's new for this year. They never had that before, so that's neat to see. Okay, let's go check out the bathroom. That's one of my favorite parts about this coach. And again, going up the hallway, you've got another grab handle. To my left, you've got your control for your air conditioner and furnace, for your ceiling fan to exhaust all the smoke, and the infamous unlabeled switches. Little coat ring hanging shelf here. And then up above is going to be your controls for your slide outs, lights, everything. Water pump, ceiling fan, some gauges to show you what your tank levels are at. Tank heaters, because this is a 4 seasons coach. And then all kinds of other stuff. All right, lots of switches. And I do cover that in my walkthroughs with you when you purchase. All right, again, you got the porcelain toilet, the dual sinks with a ton of storage space. Look at these drawers in here. Okay. Honestly, I only need like half of that drawer and I'm good. So the rest is probably for your wife, right? Then you've got some medicine cabinets with even more storage. All right, so let's see if we can take a peek in here. And then back behind this one, that's pretty good depth to it. I like to see that there's towel hangers involved on the wall here. All right. Then to my left is the fiberglass one-piece shower, so there's no maintenance that really needs to be involved in here other than cleaning your shower. You've got the black stainless steel head. Sorry, my camera decided to be crazy there. It's pretty warm today. Nice linen storage back here, okay, behind the door. So that's all the way from top to bottom, very good storage. And you'll see this little black piece down here. So this is your magnet for your door. They do recommend that you travel with your door open because that's a very strong magnet. Moving into the bedroom, again, this is a king size bed. This is standard from the factory. You do have storage underneath, and we can change it out for a queen at you at any point in time. That's not a problem. That bag is for your central vacuum system, which I walked right past. I apologize, I forgot to point that out. That is directly below the first step when you walk up the stairs coming up here. Here's your second thermostat. It is currently 88 degrees in here. Feels like 100, but that's okay. You've got your light switch on the wall. You also have an outlet down here. And then you've got an outlet on each one of your CPAP or nightstands. If you're just going to plug your phone in or a device, those are actually towards the top of that slide out box you can see in the corners. You got the full blackout shades on both windows. Those windows do open side to side. And you've got a really nice pattern on the headboard. This is washer dryer prepped for a stackable kit or combo. So those two shelves would come out if you do the stackable. If you do the combo, the one shelf stays. This one comes out, a little curved piece. So there's actually your drain pipe that runs all along down through here. And you got the nice wardrobe. Side note, back over here. So you've got a dedicated outlet on its own breaker here for your washing machine and your dryer. And then to your left is your wardrobe. So you've got these mirrors if you really want to see yourself. Otherwise, just push them to the side and you've got a nice hanging shelf with a motion sensor light above. And then you've got some storage up here that you can put your shoes or shirts or whatever you want to put in there. This unit is prepped for Wi-Fi. That's something they've been doing for a while. And then you've got TV prep up here in the bedroom. If you decide to put a TV up here, the wiring for it is right there on the ceiling. So you've got the power for it, which is an inverted outlet. And then you've got the cable connection. There's actually a metal plate back behind this wall. Just take a magnet and run the magnet across. I can feel it right there. And you can permanently fix it or just set it up on the tabletop. But then you gotta worry about it when you're traveling. So there you have it. This is the 2022 Montana High Country 373 RD. Largest amount of storage exterior wise in a Montana High Country. Again, I'm Jared with Team Montana. Thank you all very much for watching, and please give me a call, send me a text. Let's get you one of these Montanas or place an order. Nobody beats our prices. Thank you. Have a blessed day.